That's got to make you feel good, right?
I feel the opposite of good right now after that pizza.
Really?
I feel really bad.
Yeah, I don't feel good. I don't feel good about what I did.
How many did you eat?
I had all four.
You finished each slice?
Yeah.
Really?
That's my guy.
Okay.
Well, to be an objective, reviewer,
Okay.
you got to eat the whole slice.
That's what I'm saying, and thank you very much. I'll take those. These are the roses from the original. You can see that they're still lush and beautiful, just like Ian's love. You're listening to the sound these make. Did you just put that gun under the table?
No, I put it on a piece of... What do you think? What do you take me for?
I was about to fucking...
I got a piece so bad.
I was about to sit you on the Gatsby and send you out the window, dude.
I'd love to be on the Gatsby.
Started with 100, narrowed it down to 15, narrowed it down to 5. Now these 5 have submitted for our viewing pleasure video responses to pre-written questions that Ian has posed for his future wife. Let me read some of these questions as they come up. Best Kanye album to bring on a deserted island. That was number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Who is the number 1 Spider-Man and why? You're referring to actor, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got invited to a potluck. It's an acquaintance you met one time at a bowling alley for a mutual friend. The acquaintance says the potluck will be a modest gathering for about 10 to 15 people, and they're making burgers. They work in finance and have a nice 3-bedroom condominium with their fiancée Alice and their roommate Mark. Why do they have a roommate if they're in...
Good question.
If they're in finance? You said they have a...
I didn't say they're good at finance.
Hold on. Let me back up here. You said they work in finance and have a nice 3-bedroom condominium, but they have a roommate, Mark?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm
All right.
just stating what's happening in the situation.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't... Right. Exactly. Okay, that's strange that they do that, but that's what it is. Mark is a vegan. They have one cat named Marcus. The potluck is a 45-minute drive from your house. You are asked to bring a dessert. What do you bring? Let me think about this.
Mm-hmm.
It's an acquaintance you met one time at a bowling alley from a mutual friend, and you're driving 45 minutes to a potluck? I'm not going to this potluck. Is that an acceptable answer?
That is an answer.
If they're like, I'm not fucking bringing anything because I'm not going to this party, would you find that a good answer or a bad answer?
I could see why that would be a good answer, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's a trick question.
Yeah.
Potentially.
Something to consider, yeah.
Pizza time. Who do you order from and what do you get? Well, I'll be listening closely to that answer myself. You're with someone who needs to go to the restroom. Do you A, ridicule them, B, shame them?
Those are kind of the same thing.
The same.
Nah, I think I can
so
make
bad.
What's the difference between ridicule and shame?
Like what Zach just did is ridicule.
What did he say?
I got a piece.
Oh,
so
that.
Okay.
That is ridicule.
Okay, and shame?
Shame is you've got to go again.
Okay.
Why do you
Okay.
keep going? Knock it off.
I see. Okay,
Thank you.
Interesting. Wow,
Checkmate.
I'm not playing chess. I'm just trying to get into the mind of Ian. Like, how many people?
Because you're playing chess.
I've been playing chess. I've been playing checkers for years.
Mm-hmm.
Politely allow them to excuse themselves in peace, like any normal, decent human being. So that yada. Yes.
You yada yada. That would be shame. Ridicule.
That would be ridicule.
Okay.
Yeah. Because it's a softball question.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they say ridicule.
We'll find out, won't we?
Let me read the whole thing. Please allow them to excuse themselves in peace like a normal, decent human being so that they may relieve themselves without the shame over the fact that they may go slightly more often. Do you pee a lot? Is that what this is about?
I don't think I do.
Then why is this such a big part of your life? That people are ridiculing and constantly shaming you?
I wonder. I'm not quite
I
sure.
got a piece so bad.
Why would that be?
Interesting. Other than people because they consume large amounts of water or not just a can of soda pop a day, and give them the common courtesy of doing what every person on the planet does multiple times daily without any sort of spectacle or fuss. Strange question, but it's your show.
Interesting answer.
Okay, let's see what they say. Let's pull it up.
I haven't seen any of these.
Me neither. This is exciting. So here we go. Wow, fantastic. Did you edit this yourself?
No, I did not.
That would be awkward.
That would be a little weird.
Yeah, this is beautiful. I'm in love.
I think this is Dan's work.
Best Kanye album to bring on a deserted island. Here we go.
if I was stuck on a
Renee.
deserted island, the Kanye album that I would bring
Raina,
is
I
either
believe.
Raina.
it would either have to be, I think, The College Dropout or My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. I'm not too sure which one I'd go for. It will depend on what day I'm getting stranded, what vibes I'm feeling.
Just getting into
Thoughts?
it, my first
That's
answer is
great.
actually different from what my favorite.
What? How do you know that she didn't just name random albums?
Because she seemed torn. Anyone who gives me one answer, that's a little iffy. Because there is no true answer.
That did seem genuine.
Mm-hmm. She seemed not, and it's
Raina, is that what her name?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I like it. Ashlyn.
Kanye album is, like I said, my favorite is Late Registration, but I think I'd actually pick My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy to bring to a deserted island
That
with
is
me.
also good.
Just because it has a lot of variety and the artists featured in it. It's
Whoa, that's a.
Bon Iver, Rick Ross, John Legend, to, you know, Jay-Z, who else? Pusha T,
Dude,
Kid Cudi, Rihanna.
she's a fan.
Nicki Minaj. So I think I'd go with that one just because there's a lot of different sounds in it and a lot of different voices.
Wow, that was a.
Oof,
That was a.
that transition.
Dude, that was a. That girl's a fan of Kanye.
I respect that answer.
Yeah.
That's a good answer.
She did her homework.
Now, would you tell us if there is a bad answer, or are you gonna be polite?
Well, because for this question, there is no bad answer. But
What we're looking at?
there's some that are better.
Okay.
That's a good. She knew all the people on that album.
That was real shit.
And my Late Registration may be my favorite album, but I would probably pick the same one
Whoa!
because of the variation.
Okay.
Important. But we'll see. You
That
know?
was a smart answer. Jesse, what does she have to
Kanye
say?
album to bring on a deserted island has to be Kids See Ghosts, because here's a fun fact about me. I've only listened to 8
100%
songs in my entire life, and 7 of them are on Kids See
Did
Ghosts.
she say she's wait?
Only listen to 8 songs.
8 songs in her whole life.
What the fuck?
But
What?
what is the 8th song?
Where was she raised? Like, did she grow up? What? I don't know. That's a strange thing. That she doesn't. I don't see any evidence of like a joke.
Yeah.
Let me go back. The editing is all hers, by the way, not Dan's. For the record.
Mm-hmm.
Where the fuck's the mouse? I can't find the goddamn mouse.
it's right there.
But it's not moving, you guys.
Oh,
Northeast side.
It's not moving. Dan.
is it lagging?
Oh no, we got the mouse doesn't work. Look at what I'm doing. I'm trying. Okay, here it's back.
Listened to 8 songs in my entire life, and 7 of them are on Kids See Ghosts.
We need
So
more context.
Did you?
What does that mean?
I really want to know what the 8th song is.
Yeah.
I want to know why.
How do you avoid
not-
hearing other songs your whole life?
That's that.
You can't.
Now, I was also very confused by this when I was editing all of this. The only thing I could think of is maybe, because you can tell that English is not her first language. Maybe she just meant she's only heard 8
that's
Kanye
my
songs.
answer. It makes me think of
That must be.
Honestly.
How can you not hear?
Honestly,
music?
that doesn't sound right.
Okay. My
Hello. Someone's leaning over. Thoughts on the
Katie,
cleavage?
have you heard of a chair?
What do
She
you think
doesn't
of the
have a
cleavage?
chair on hand, you know?
There's
Well,
a
then,
bed
what
right
about
there.
framing it at head level so you don't have
This
to
is-
lean over and look in a low cut?
Maybe her back is hurting her.
Do you
Who
like the
knows?
cleavage?
Is that a good point or a bad point for you, Ian?
I like the God hands up in the back wall.
That's what you noticed
What I
first?
noticed first.
Uh huh.
Yeah. This is how I record when I
noticed
do
the
daily
cleavage
vlogs,
first,
and
I'm
Bullshit.
Deserted Island Kanye album.
Ian, we're
is
gonna need
obviously-
honesty.
Yeah,
I
you know what? Let's
I,
cut this shit.
I gotta say,
I don't want to be this nice. Thank you. Go
'cause
ahead, Eva.
If we want this to be interesting,
Yes.
there's gonna need to be some realness here.
I'm being real.
It's
No, you're
shtick.
not.
It's shtick.
I gotta pee so bad.
It's shtick with this.
You
whole-
see how I'm
How about-
fat shaming Ethan? That's real.
How about
That is real.
How about you guys compile a bunch of sound bites? I'll leave my mouth closed, and then you could add in what you'd like me to
Wow,
say.
like,
Well, that is how it feels
welcome to
almost, Ian, because you're not being real with that.
Oh man,
Ian, did you not notice her cleavage first? Don't and just if you need to tell me the truth, and the only true answer is yes. So just say yes to me.
if you had the eyeball trackers, painting.
Okay.
Bullshit.
Fucking, you're a liar, bro. Why do you have to front?
I know
You
the
don't have to
truth.
front to kick it.
I know, and I'm more vulnerable because I feel bad off pizza. I'm being real here.
Dude. Okay, now that you've seen her cleavage, have
I
you
think
seen
she's
her
a very
cleavage?
what?
Do you see that she's leaning over?
What are you
in her
referring
cleavage?
to?
Again, this is a problem. I'm gonna kick him out.
Am I about to get divorced with work divorced?
Yeah. Yeah.
I have more
808s and
papers on the way.
heartbreak, no explanation needed. That's.
I didn't hear what
choice.
she said.
Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah.
back. Here.
Okay. My deserted
Hold on. Hold
island.
on. I can't zoom.
What if do you want to try the mouse?
I have them. I'm just trying to.
Oh, you have one?
Yeah.
No, I mean like actual.
Dan, how do I zoom on her cleavage?
I don't know, man. Windows and
Because usually I can zoom on this one.
in a browser, but
Yeah, it's in the browser.
All right. Well.
we got the idea.
Kanye
Yeah.
album
Yeah.
is obviously 808s and heartbreak, no explanation needed. That's the obvious choice. So
What do you think
Which
about
one?
that? 808 Heartbreak?
808s and heartbreak.
She said no explanation needed. Do you agree?
I mean, I don't need an explanation, but I get it. See, that one's a little. That's his saddest album, and if I'm on a desert island, I'm already probably pretty
You don't-
depressed.
Yeah, you don't need that.
So it's compiling on.
So it's a bad answer. She didn't think about it.
But the album is really good. I will like it, but overall for the deserted island, I don't know. It's a
Okay,
little
bad
lower.
answer. Let me say what
You can
Ian-
translate for me.
Yeah, bad. Thank you. I'll be your translator. In other words, bad fucking answer.
Mm-hmm.
Nice tits though, right, Ian?
I didn't. Your translator's
being your
off a little bit
translator.
on that one. I think.
All right. What do we got here? Laura.
First question, best Kanye album to bring on a deserted island? I'd say the unreleased Yandi. I'm not a big Kanye fan, but I have a friend who listens to a lot of Kanye, and he once put that on, and I thought it was great.
A male
For
friend?
something
Sounds like
unreleased,
she's
it
dating
has a
someone.
lot of good collabs.
I gotta pee so bad.
Thoughts?
Well, she's referring to leaked illegal content,
Which we
I
frown
do
upon.
not condone. And
That is frowned upon, right?
yes, yes.
So she pretty much did everything wrong. She said, "I'm not a Kanye fan,"
Mm-hmm.
and she referred to an unreleased album.
Yes.
Wow.
But do you expect your future girlfriend / wife to be a Kanye fan for sure?
No.
Look at
So-
Ian. How is he ever gonna date a non-Kanye fan? The guy.
Because I
lives and
feel
breathes
like
Kanye.
at least she was being true and not acting. And like
She was
with the
authentic.
other girls, you don't know. I mean, you could open Wikipedia and say, well, this one has a lot of collabs.
That's true.
Just
Kind of a
saying.
bold choice to just straight up be like, not a fan.
Yeah. I respect that.
Okay.
I think that's true.
Okay.
Who's the number one Spider-Man and why?
We skip some of these questions. We've got,
What?
2 minutes in, there's 9 minutes
Tobey
left.
What's
Maguire
there?
was
Why are you in such a
You're
hurry?
I'm just
We're dealing with your future wife, and you're telling me to hurry up? I don't understand this guy. I don't get it. What are we doing here?
I don't
I'm
know.
trying to find you true love, and you're telling me to skip questions.
Can I hold the roses?
You
Sure, you
get
can
the
hold
rose
the roses,
action.
but be careful. They're really brittle. they've been in the fridge for like a
Oh
month.
man, these are like fossilized. Oh boy.
You only get to give out 2. You understand?
Okay, got it. We can continue.
All right. Who are you giving me a rose?
No, I'm just separating the roses to give
Okay,
later.
well
It makes a
hurry.
lot
It
of
makes a lot of noise.
Okay, I'll stop. I'll stop.
Yeah. All right. Renee. Who's the number one?
Raina.
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 Raina. Challenging name. Probably just for me.
I wanted to be Mary Jane with the red hair. That was my idol. She
Love
was
it.
my idol. And really, you can't beat an original. But Tom Holland just like killed it. He, I think, fits the character
one's Tom
perfectly.
Holland?
The new
Tom
guy.
Holland, sort of, I think.
Wait, I thought you liked Tom Holland. Really?
Would I say
thought
replaced
we all
him?
agreed he was
Maybe.
good.
You can't beat an original, but then again, he did, I think, such a great job, and he really kills the role of Spidey. I'm really nervous still.
Tom Holland's up there, you know. Andrew Garfield doesn't even count, really. But I have to give it to Tobey Maguire, mainly
Oh!
because he's actually nerdy, and
She I feel like she just
equal part charismatic.
Saying
and
what
I
we
think
said on the podcast.
Just he perfectly blends the confidence of Spider-Man
I gotta give her
himself,
some
but the
credit.
awkwardness of Peter Parker.
That's good, right?
That's good.
So,
She's good
Are
at
you a fan of
explaining.
Spider-Man
The
comics?
best Spider-Man.
Why do you
So there have been many very good Spider-Men, like
What's that music?
Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire.
More
and
slick
Tom Holland
editing.
And Neil Patrick Harris and Drake Bell.
Wait,
Neil Patrick Harris is
I'm afraid that I can get claimed for this music, so I'm sorry, Jesse, but
Oh, isn't that one like a...
I'm of
yeah, I
course
got in
talking
trouble
about
for using that.
Ethan Bradbury.
Who's
Oh,
the
Bradbury
number
joke?
one Spider-Man
Okay.
and
What's going on
maybe
with
it's a
her?
tie between Tom Holland and Toby.
So she voted for
I
Ethan
don't
Bradbury?
Really have a
Yeah.
unique thing here.
My favorite Spider-Man.
That's a good
I
one.
know it's gonna sound kind of bandwagon since you just talked about it on the podcast, but it's always been Tobey Maguire. I
There you go.
promise.
At least you
Thank you.
acknowledge
Those are like
that.
hilarious movies, and they're the ones that I grew up watching. So like, obviously they're my favorite. But my favorite moment in like any movie is when I think it's in Spider-Man 3. The guy
dance.
asks for his
Nope.
rent or whatever, and he just turns around and he goes, "I'll get you your rent when you fix
Fix
this
this damn
damn
door."
door."
I gotta pee so bad.
Ian, you're
Good movie.
what's with the Spider-Man upset?
I love it. It's one of my
but
favorite
you
movies
don't read
ever.
the comics.
Not really. I did when I was a kid, but not now.
So this is the complicated potluck question. Did you have a clear standout in that one?
Oh, from the Spider-Man.
Oh, for Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Well, she was pretty. She hit the quote.
She hit
I
it.
appreciate the quote.
That's powerful. You pulled it right out of.
And the second,
What does her tat say? Zach asked. Well, let's see it. What does it say?
she changed her standing position as well. So
Yeah.
maybe
That's
she
true.
was fixing the camera
It's
or
possible.
something.
you
Yes.
know, and
yes.
there's nothing wrong with working with what you got either. I mean,
I've seen you do it.
Oh, yeah, dude, you know it. What does it say?
What does it say?
And
It looks like smile and something smile.
Hmm.
I can't tell.
we can't tell what it says. Okay, let's see what the potluck. This is a
Well, the correct answer is Tobey Maguire,
The
and
guy
it seems like
asks
two
for
said
his
that.
rent or whatever, and he just turns
But-
around and he goes, "I'll get you your rent when you fix this damn door."
Alright, I won't lie, I did have to Google what a potluck was. I had a rough idea, but also I'm Australian, so come on, give me a bit of a leeway. Anyway, I've taken all factors into consideration besides the cat. Sorry cat, you can't get a dessert. Speaking of Australian, I can bring Aussie desserts. And speaking of desserts, wow, I'm surprising myself. I used to make cakes for a living. I had my own business making and selling cakes,
Oh,
cupcakes,
that's
desserts,
big.
things like
That's a
that.
big
Anyway,
score.
I would
whoa, look
bring
at her
Aussie
desserts,
classics
Ian.
like
Whoa.
pavlova.
Wait, go back.
So you guys don't know about Ian possibly, but he's a baker.
Yeah.
He brings a lot of delicious bakes in here. This Sephora one's
That's
crazy.
That's
really cool.
crazy.
Okay, I like.
That's
that,
a
Jane.
big. Okay.
Wow.
Okay, girl, she's from Australia, but I think we can get her visa.
Oh yeah.
Marriage visa, K1, 90-day you want to do a 90-day,
Fiancé?
90-day virgin.
Anyway, I would bring Aussie classics
That's
like
cool, though.
pavlova, lamingtons. But also, since you did mention that the roommate was vegan, I would bring vegan desserts as well. Something that I think would also be visually pleasing is mini cheesecakes, mini vegan cheesecakes.
She's
I
really
think that
putting
would
thought
look really
into
nice
this.
on a platter.
I appreciate
There is
it.
a 45-minute drive. I did take that into consideration, which is why everything's packed nicely with ice blocks in a cooler bag, so everything stays nice and cold.
Oh, I've never been.
Well,
this
that's a really
anxious.
thoughtful answer. I really
good.
want someone to say I'm
She's-
not going to that potluck.
Right, because she skipped over the part that you met. It's an acquaintance you
Friend.
met one
Of a
time
friend.
at a bowling alley.
Like,
There's a lot, but that's the two sides. Yours is reasonable to say I'm not going,
I'm out.
but if someone is going to go to that, they got to come prepared. She seems like she would.
No,
be.
she seems prepared, and I was very impressed with her baking. I think that was something you guys could really connect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see what she's got.
Just
Jesse.
for a question in my entire life. My only answer I can really give is just go fuck yourself. Thank
There
you.
you
Okay, I take it.
So
So she doesn't go.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
there you go.
back, but I do not need this kind of anxiety in my life.
That's what I'm talking about, Jesse.
That was great.
Yeah, that's a good one.
For me, that's the only. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, that was good.
For the dessert question,
Okay,
it's pretty simple.
Ashlyn.
It's just lemon bars. My recipe for lemon bars is already vegan, so
that-
Mark would be able to eat them.
Okay.
Plus, they don't need to be refrigerated or anything, and they're supposed to sit out and be room temperature anyway. So even though they'd be pretty warm from a 45-minute drive from my house to the potluck, they'd be just as good. Plus, I make really good lemon bars.
You are
I
asked
believe
to bring a
that.
dessert. What do you bring? I'd say I bring
Laura.
my famous apple
Laura seems
tart.
to be
She has
undergoing a
some makeup
transformation.
going on.
Yeah.
Cinnamon tart. But when I look at the circumstances surrounding this hypothetical anecdote, and I take my lifestyle into consideration, I've come up with a conclusion. I bake my famous apple tart, and then I'd show up late with only half the pie remaining, and I'd say that I got robbed along the way.
So my answer is brownie pizza.
So she eats the tart.
Eats half.
She wants to show up fashionably late.
And then, but she wants to keep half for herself.
Mm-hmm.
It's an interesting angle.
Okay. She's changing her position every time. That's kind of charming.
It's mixing it up.
Yeah. I like
Famous
that.
signature dessert.
Katie.
But so the potluck's for someone you don't really know.
Mamma
They're an
mia, she
acquaintance
baked
you
it.
met at a bowling alley. Brownie pizza's perfect for that. So you're probably not going to stay long at that party then, because you don't know them.
That's
So you
amazing.
bring it in a pizza box.
Was that in a fucking coffee grind? Like a coffee filter?
So the
I think
potluck's
I'm
for someone you
just-
don't
Fancy
really know. They're an
bowl.
acquaintance you met at a bowling
I was like,
alley.
that
Brownie
hell,
pizza's
dude.
perfect for that. So you're probably not going to stay long at that party then, because you don't know them. So you bring it in a pizza box. You can get out of there really quick
That's
without
it.
having to worry about getting your
Boom.
dish.
Nice.
But you don't even go.
It's for 10 to 15 people. Brownie pizza feeds way more than that. It'll be great. And they're making burgers, but there's a vegan guy there. So we make the brownie pizza. It can be vegan, but it doesn't taste gross and vegan, so that's good. But this will make the vegan guy feel special. And he needs that because his name is Mark. He lives with a couple, so he's already third wheeling, and their cat's name is Marcus. So this guy's probably not getting enough attention, so
True.
I feel like this will really help out Marcus.
I like that she's respecting
and
Mark's
it's really good.
feelings in this
So
scenario.
you also
Are you
need
Mark?
it to
Yeah.
last a 45-minute drive to the
I can't
potluck.
confirm or
So I
deny.
tested that out for you, and let's see how it went. Okay, so into our
Oh, this is her.
experiment.
Whoa.
She's really on the go.
Oh, you can see the tat. It says, and simply.
I forgot the third part.
Smile?
And simply smile?
You said
45-minute
smile,
drive.
I think
right?
so. Yeah.
I don't know.
Brownie pizza is
Holy
still
He's
looking
doing
good,
it.
So
Oh.
He's
Oh.
testing the theory.
Bro.
Oh my god.
Who's driving? Someone's driving.
I gotta pee so bad.
Wait, someone was driving?
Hopefully not her boyfriend.
I don't
mean-
think so.
But you know, sometimes when you're in a relationship, you're like, what if Brad Pitt wanted to fuck me? Would you be okay with that?
Am I Brad Pitt in
No,
this
but
situation?
yes, that's my point.
Oh.
So they're like, you're that famous guy. And he's like, yeah, if Brad Pitt will fuck you, I won't be mad. So maybe that's the situation.
If that's the case, that's pretty sad. Your past
I
is
highly
Ian the
doubt
intern from the
that that's
H3
the sad-
You're
podcast.
famous now, dude. You got to accept that. Do you get recognized a lot on the street?
Not a lot now and again. Some
Now and
guy
again.
did at the gym the other day, and he was following me around, and it was a little odd.
He was following it.
Like he was like, "Hey, man," and I was like, "It's weird when you're in the gym because you know
Not a social environment.
you don't want
Yeah.
people looking at you there.
Yeah.
You know, when I'm dropping weights on my head or something.
Right.
So, but it doesn't happen that often.
What about you, Dan?
What, getting recognized?
Yeah.
Oh, that would require me to actually go out.
That's my thing.
That's
I don't
us.
get. I don't get recognized that much anymore. And we're like, oh, we don't leave the fucking house.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's happened now and again when I go to concerts.
Is that fun for you guys?
I don't mind it at a concert. That's a lot better than at a gym, for sure.
Yeah, they.
Yeah.
What about Zach?
Yeah, I've been recognized at least 5 times.
For
Oh.
real?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
On campus or
On
what?
campus.
Oh, yeah,
being
that
in
makes
college,
sense.
that's
that
like-
makes sense.
Yeah.
How does that feel? Is it cool?
It's pretty cool. Some
Yeah.
dude wanted to take a picture with me.
Fuck yeah, dude. What do you should have like? You guys should have like a slogan you say when someone says hi. Like Zach's, yours could be like party on, dude. We gotta get
Keep shredding the
Yeah, we
knot.
gotta keep shredding. Yeah, and then Ian's yours
I'm
is
not
obviously
gonna,
I gotta
no.
pee.
Well, Zach can be mayo
When you
related.
leave,
right?
oh,
Ethan,
when you leave,
don't move. I want to show the man spreading
Okay,
camera.
all right, I won't move.
Do you see where's my... Then tell me if it's clear.
Yeah, yeah. Down a little
Sorry.
bit. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
right about
You
there.
can
This
see if
is
you
my
look up.
chair. I got my leg right next
look
to
at
my
the
chair,
camera.
and then look at Ethan. Oh, right.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm the top dog, baby. I got
Man
right.
spreading.
Damn right, I'm gonna man spread your ass.
It's real.
If you can't man spread your wife, who can you? Ian, when after you take the photo and say hi, you should say, "All right, well, I gotta go pee so bad, so I'll see you later." That's fucking hilarious.
That's really funny, but it's never gonna happen.
And then Dan, what's yours say? What would Dan say?
Mine, I don't know.
His
Honestly,
would be like, what is it? Not to play devil's advocate.
Well, actually,
Okay, fair enough.
Well, actually, I got to go play devil's advocate.
But just to play devil's advocate for a second. Honestly.
Okay. Pizza time. What do we order? Well, we know the real answer is Pizza Hut. So let's see what they say.
Well, the real answer is Round Table.
All right, so pizza. One
She's
of
Australian,
my favorite things
though.
on planet Earth. In Australia, completely different to
Can you turn it
America.
up?
So on my last visit to America, I had pizza from Domino's, and it was life-changing. Like, maybe that's a bit of an exaggeration. So I would get Domino's again, but maybe I would get someone to surprise me with what to order. I have a hard time picking because I'm so indecisive when it comes to something like food, which I love so much. So I would either have someone else choose, but some classics that I like. You got your Hawaiian, barbecue chicken is good, classic cheese, you know, whatever floats your boat. It's pizza. I'm happy.
No.
Not picky.
Respect
My
that.
go-to pizza is usually just a vegetarian pizza, a lot of vegetables on top, maybe some extra like feta cheese baked on top of it as well.
Thoughts?
But
sounds good. Healthy.
if I'm ordering in a pizza, it's gonna be from Domino's. I'm sorry.
Domino's
I've
is
had
popular
Papa John's
too.
maybe like 3 times in my life, and every time I've gotten it, they always messed up my order.
Well, they didn't
And
slice ours.
I don't live close to one, so I can't give Papa John's another chance. So
I don't have a hard time
I'd stick with
believing
Domino's. I'm sorry.
Jesse with the
That's
edit.
Killing it.
Pizza with cheese, more cheese, mushrooms,
That's
onions,
American cheese.
peppers. Yeah, that sounds good. I'm hungry now.
Pizza time.
Whoa, who is this
What do you get? I'll just literally get
Those fucking
pizza margarita because I'm basic as hell.
What did she say she gets?
I didn't hear.
Yeah, I didn't hear. I'm
Was
staring
stressing
at the
out about
makeup.
Pizza time. Who do you order?
I mean, I know
from
she's
and
doing
what
a
do you
goof.
get?
I
Wait,
think.
we gotta
She
hear.
said,
I'll
she
just
said
lit-
margarita pizza.
I know she's doing a goof with the makeup. I assume that's not how she usually goes outside, right?
It seems
She
like
did
maybe
it
she
with-
does like a makeup channel or.
Yeah, we
you
sort
know,
of
she
lost
does,
the
like,
the context, but she explained at the beginning she
Pizza
had to
time.
be
Who
putting it
do
on
you
for something,
order
so she
from?
was just gonna multitask.
Oh, she does. This is her actual makeup. She goes outside in.
No, she said it's drag makeup.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I was gonna say that I thought she looked great in the beginning.
Just trying to keep the
You're not on board with these lashes, these makeup look.
Well, I mean, it looks very dramatic. I would assume it's not. She doesn't
That's
just
not a
do it on a
day-to-day.
day to day.
That's probably an event going somewhere.
Yeah. Would you
Wear that?
Would you put on lashes like that?
Only on the most special of occasions.
Only the most special, like wedding.
Wedding? No.
And what do you
Let's
get?
go.
I'll just literally get pizza margarita because I'm basic as hell.
I don't think margarita's basic.
I love the margarita.
And I hate Domino's
Oh.
because their pizza tastes like cardboard.
Well, she did that. She went out there.
Pizza time! So, where am I going and what am I getting? I'm definitely going to this place called Pie Hole we have in Boise.
Pie Hole?
It's so good.
Local
It's open until 2
pizza.
a.m. It has like cool graffiti on the walls. It's just like an awesome place. It's really cheap too. But they have this potato bacon pizza. So
Oh my
Idaho with
God.
that too.
That's so
Potato.
It's so good.
It's
So I'm
like creamy
definitely going there
potato
and getting a
bacon,
slice
probably.
of that. And you should definitely come try it sometime if you're ever in Idaho.
I got a piece so
think about
bad.
That's an invitation, my dude. Okay, now some weird question about peeing.
Weird question.
Fucking strange, bro. This whole question about peeing is super strange.
I don't think so.
You're with someone that needs to go to the restroom. You've got A, B, and C as your possible options. I won't read it out because it would be so long. I want to wrap this up as quick as possible so I'm not boring you guys. But C all the way.
Thank you.
Because, like you, Ian, sometimes I need a pee so bad. And it sucks because, you know, you just can't help it. And sometimes you're doing something really busy, like working on a really important
Zach.
podcast.
I am.
But you just really need to pee so bad.
Yeah.
So I would be mindful of
Zach.
that because I've been in that
That's what
situation
happens.
so
That's
many
what happens.
times.
Zach.
And
I got a piece so bad.
Weird.
I think this question actually really needs an answer because if you really look into it, it's about your cause, Ian, because you're bringing awareness to the people that people pee, and maybe not everyone, but there's more people peeing than I thought, and I know this because of you, because of your cause, and I think it's so brave that you're.
I like Jesse.
Doing this for all the peeing humans around there, and like bringing awareness.
You're very welcome, Jesse. Thank you.
Money
I don't understand what's all this hubbub about
like,
peeing. Go pee if you need. I don't.
I don't
stop anyone from peeing.
I appreciate a good hydro homie. I drink at least 2 liters of water every single day, and I try to be extra sure of it and, keep myself hydrated. We love to have some clear pee in this household, but
yes, that is a good factor.
I would personally never say I have to pee so bad in front of thousands of people on a live podcast. At that point, you're kind of asking for some sort of ridicule.
Can we fast forward?
Oh, that was fucking gold. That was so good. You have to give props for that answer.
I really didn't hear what you were saying.
That was so good.
I gotta pee so bad.
Can we cut that out?
It's too late.
Hope I don't disappoint you with these answers.
Well, obviously, see, I have a tiny lady bladder, so I have to go multiple times a day as well. You're still a pee boy,
That's a cool
though.
tattoo
You just
on
gotta
your arm.
accept it.
I'm gonna choose C for this one. I'll let them excuse themselves. I'm not gonna ridicule them. It's natural. Everybody does it. So
Yeah, they do.
yeah, just let them excuse themselves. But I know this is about that sound bit, and I actually really love that sound bit. I think it's funny. I love it. And just to let you know, Ian, I gotta pee so bad too.
Nice. Well, I think the girls really put a good effort in. They all really stepped up to the challenge, and I appreciate them all so much.
Thank you,
for
everyone.
Making a
I
cameo.
gotta pee so bad.
That was awesome.
So
You were
Ian,
all winners in my eyes.
So Ian, we have 2 roses to present. We have 5 lovely girls, but only 2 roses.
This is difficult.
So we've got
Those
just
are all.
just to summarize.
We have Raina,
We have Raina.
Raina.
We have
Ashlyn,
Raina from Australia. Ashlyn.
Jesse,
We have Jesse. We have Laura.
Laura, and Katie.
And we have. Where's Katie?
Katie.
There's Katie.
Katie. Raina, Ashlyn, Laura,
Here, let me pull up their pics for you. Go ahead, think about it.
Katie, and
That's Ashlyn. We're missing one here on the link.
It's on the top. It's the text.
Okay, whatever. Come on, Ian. Pick one.
okay.
Who gets a crusty old rotten rose? So, by the way, now Ian's going to give 2 roses, and we're going to have to come down to a final. And the winner is going to get a plane ticket out here to Los Angeles to go on a romantic date. Possibly even a getaway, possibly. We'll have to see. Like, maybe you guys can go to San Diego for a weekend or something.
Oh, man.
And we can, hear about it. I mean, this is serious. This is not a joke.
Okay.
I'm looking.
Fantasy suites?
Fantasy suites, baby. You guys are going to fuck. No.
Take it easy,
No,
translator.
No, the coitus is not required.
The what?
Coitus.
Okay. You hit a little accent on that.
Coitus?
Coitus.
Coitus, baby. Yeah. But there's a lot on the line for these wonderful young ladies. So, Ian, do you have any thoughts?
Well, I liked.
Why don't we go one by one? Like, we
Okay.
put up Raina on the screen.
Raina.
Raina was great. I love that she baked. She respects my bladder.
Yep.
She took into account the traveling for the people, the potluck, and I think I got to give Raina a rose.
Really?
I think so.
Present to me. So
here we go again.
Raina.
Oh God, I hate this part. Raina. You got to put an accent on. She's Australian.
Y'all seeing? Yeah. Yeah, mate. Yeah, mate. Yeah, mate.
That was great. Will you accept this dead, decrepit rose?
Ian, with all my heart and with all the appreciation and sincerity in the world, I accept this rose.
Your Australian accent sounds a little odd.
And I
I just want you to know that I don't believe in waiting until marriage to have sex. I don't believe that we should have sex before we get married.
Oh, you mean coitus?
Coitus, yes.
Oh,
And I
okay.
also believe that I am a Scientologist, so I hope that you'll be
Oh.
able to join with me.
Oh, yeah,
Because,
we can check our theme levels together. yeah.
Excellent. Also, I want to say that I have a condition where my butthole is sewn tight and I poop out of my vagina.
Oh,
I hope that's not a
painful.
problem for you. But with all those bear in mind, I would love to accept your rose.
Thank you.
Can I have a kiss?
Not right now.
Okay.
Wow, that's exciting. Right up. the
Wow.
gate.
Okay.
So you only have one rose, so you better choose wisely now.
Damn.
Okay, Katie. In all her glory.
Katie was I liked Katie a lot.
Yeah, great girl.
I liked that she tested. She drove around with the. She put it in
went.
action.
Yes. Yep.
She
Absolutely.
kept mobile.
Absolutely.
She won't ridicule my bathroom visitations. See, I feel I gotta pee so bad. I mean, I know it's right out the gate. I think I got to give Katie the other rose.
Are you kidding me? Wait, hold on. You're ruining the show.
Wait, okay,
right to this one.
do you want
Well,
to
if you already
review the
said
other
no,
ones?
well,
Are you
so
sure?
then that's a no to Ashlyn.
See, this is the part I
She
don't.
did ridicule you, kind of. She goofed on you a little bit for saying, who would say I got to pee so bad in front of a million people?
She did goof on me, yes.
You've got Jessie, who doesn't appear to be American, although it could be. She had an accent, didn't she?
I don't think. How?
I don't think that.
3 of them aren't from the state.
That makes me question the sincerity.
They are far away.
They're like, yeah, I'll date her, and I live in fucking Australia. You know?
Where is Katie
Yeah, it's a
from?
low
Do we know?
risk. Low risk rewards.
I'll fly them
She
out,
was the one
though.
that said she's from Idaho, right?
So
she had she liked the potato pizza.
That's right. She picked local pizza. That's good. I like that too.
So wait, Ashlyn's the one you chose?
No.
Oh,
No,
Katie.
Katie.
How did I end
Katie.
up on Katie? I didn't mean to skip straight to her. All right, well, whatever. We know the answers. It's Katie. Come on.
But you all were great.
They were all fantastic. I want to say, Ashlyn, you're such
Thank
a
you, Ashlyn.
fantastic girl.
Yeah.
We wish you to find love, and you deserve love, and your
Yes.
Mr. Right is out there. Jesse, hilarious,
Very funny.
fantastic. You are gonna find Mr. Right.
Those
He's
editing
out there
skills
for
were
you.
slick.
And,
And I want to
frankly-
know what the 8th song was that she's heard.
Please let us
Yeah.
know.
Can you
And,
tell
and
us?
frankly, Jesse, I think you're too good for Ian. Anyway,
I'm inclined to agree.
Katie, you accepted, right?
Yes.
Katie,
Yes.
you're in.
So there is also.
wonder why.
Come on, man. She's got great paintings on her wall, great artwork.
And then Laura,
Laura.
who,
I liked Laura a lot too.
yeah, Laura seems like she's got a lot of character, a lot of personality, but ultimately Ian thinks that you are just not good enough. to
That's
make the
not.
cut.
Translator, take
Ian
it
is-
easy.
is in short, he said no, an emphatic no to Laura.
It wasn't emphatic. It was very quiet, hesitant.
So,
no.
Please, on behalf of Katie, would you like to present a rose to me?
I guess I have to, right? Katie, Catherine, will you accept?
My name's not Catherine.
Okay. We don't have to fight during the rose ceremony here.
Well, don't put words in my mouth.
Okay. Well, I've got this really dying dead rose here. Will you take it? Will you accept it? Will you have it? Will you embrace this rose?
Well, I do wish that you had a. Why is it that you're presenting me a dead rose, Ian? I mean, that's not a romantic way to start our relationship, but
It's an aged rose,
I will.
like a fine wine.
Ian, I would like to say
Mm-hmm.
that I will accept this rose begrudgingly.
Mm-hmm.
I think as a man, you have a lot of room for improvement,
Yes.
but I think that if we work on you,
Mm-hmm.
if we can get you up to where I think you need to be as a man,
Mm-hmm.
that we do have a future together.
Wow.
I'd like to know, Ian.
Yes.
First of all, Ian, I don't have a job, and I don't like to work.
Okay.
Will you provide for me?
I mean, as long as I have one, but we'll see how that goes after this segment.
Okay, good. You'll provide for me. And I also want to say that I don't like having sex. And also I'm a lesbian.
Oh, wow.
So,
I mean, I have a bit of an effeminate personality, so.
So I'm going to need you to tuck your dick behind your legs, tape it to your asshole, and pretend that you have a vagina when we have sex. Is that okay with you?
Oh, it's taped right now, Katie.
I'll eat out your pubic bush and pretend you have a vagina. Is that okay?
Eat out Hila put the camera down on that one.
So yes, Ian, in short, I will accept your rose.
Thank you.
Wow, that's
Whoa.
I'm glad she accepted. I was worried she wasn't going to accept.
I was a little nervous too, dang.
But she did. So we've got Katie.
Kind of a hurtful
Congratulations to
speech from Katie
Well,
on that
you know,
one.
She just want to make sure she's making the right choice. And Raina, did I finally say her name right?
Yes.
So we're going to have to reach out to them for the final rose ceremony. And the winner wins a flight out to Los Angeles and a date, a romantic date with Ian. We're going to have to set up a romantic table and like have some kind of, I mean, obviously I want you guys to have some alone time, but the vast majority we're going to be recording.
Oh.
And I think if I get you guys a hotel room, I would want to put cameras in it. That's okay.
We can work that out off air.
They do that in the Bachelor, man. They put cameras in there all day. Yeah.
That is true. Well, thank you, everybody. That was great. I appreciate it.
It was great. And
That was
congratulations to the two
good.
finalists.
Yes.
So
Thank you all.
Love is in the air. Love really, truly is in the air.
Very romantic.
Thank you, Ian. Now you can take that garbage and throw it out. And take these two. These are the important two.
Can we keep these in the fridge?